Hello there! Welcome back to The Spell, where I'm trying to cast evil spells. Why, you ask? I don't want to know. Open! Oh shit, I already opened. And I went to the next thing. Shall I do the panic? At some point, the two girls decided to watch a movie in the living room. Why though? Roxanne didn't know. She was too engrossed in the poker game her and Steve were playing. She had long since lost count how many beers she had. Instead, she decided every ounce of force still left in her into beating Steve, which was she's right there going, don't ask. Quite difficult. She had underestimated her enemy by letting him choose their next game. Poker. She should have known he would be good at it. With that indifferent mug of his. Well, at that point, he's near his limit. So we went through his storyline. Still, though, she was 70% of the time, losing 70% of the time. She knew he was approaching his limit. She had long since stopped talking and, most of all, stopped moving. Wait, wrong one. I want to forgive your poker face. You must be at your limit by now. Just give up. Yes, I'm going with that. Oh, in her head, it sounded a lot more fluid. A lot more fluid than the way I put it. This wasn't good. Her mind was drifting further and further away from what was in front of her. She had a hard time focusing on the cards in her hand. She's at her limit. There is no way she could go any further. It was the ace or a four. Was it her turn? He then put chips in front of him. But how many? If this stupid room could stop turning for a second, then maybe she could close her eyes. Close his eyes. Son. I even got that right. God dang it. She understood her head was dropping on the table, but didn't care. But was it worth it? The sound it made was unusually loud, but she felt nothing. No, that was wrong. In fact, she felt comfortable for a time. Then an intense amount of pain started. But even with her eyes closed, the room didn't stop turning. Or maybe she was turning. As would an endless dark and hypnotizing spiral. How would you know it's spinning? She had to open her eyes back as soon as the instant was only increasing. What has happened? She starts questioning what's going on. Again. Too hard. She has to rely on him after all. I think I'm going to puke. I know that pain. I know that pain too well. And knowing me, I'm gonna push my body to that limit again. Like, holy hell. Get a hangover? I refuse to die! I must go farther beyond. Kidding. There were the only 2 words that came to her mind. Though she was probably exaggerating. Probably. But she pleaded for help. Nonetheless, at least she wanted to go back to her bed badly. Then she felt a funny sensation. She muddled something and then she didn't know what was going on. Yeah, bears won't run away. Don't worry. Oh, she blacked out. Oh, you ain't gonna give us a nice look picture of a bro Steve over here? Her eyes opened barely. Her head was killing her. Someone said something to her. Something about her purse. Took it away? She didn't want that. But why? She can't recall. She was lying on something soft, something comfortable. A bed? Steve then said something she couldn't quite understand. Is, is it just me, or you're really stupid? She lifted her head, despite disturbing her comfort. She was definitely in a bed. She could still hear the television running on the other side of the wall. She had not slept for long, right? Well, at best, maybe like a few seconds, maybe a minute. Possibly. Then Steve popped into her field of vision. He was crouching near the door, doing something. Something in the depth of her gut was trying to say something to her. She had to interrupt him, take his attention away. It was important. It was important that she did so. So, Steve? He didn't answer. She got up slowly and decided to walk sneakily towards him. His back was defenseless. She wanted to tease him for some reason. Jump on him and scare him. And then get freaking slugged in the gut, getting knocked out. That's what you get for ignoring me. What are you saying? He turned around so quickly, she hadn't had the time to understand what just took place. She felt pain for less than a second and then nothing. Well then, at least we know what happened. What I'm saying is that at least I'm getting like a full story. A fuzzy island? Giggle. That's so cute. Right. She's trying so much to be like her mother. Sometimes it's scary. Okay. And now I know that the bed is here. Do I want to know why? Why not? I come home really late, climbing the stairs, trying hard not to fall asleep, and there she was inside of the bedroom, trying on a dress 3 times her size at 2 a.m. in the morning. Turns out she was trying to do her own little fashion show while her mommy was asleep. Hey, really? Why so late? I don't fucking know. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm like in my fucking 20s. How the hell am I supposed to know what a kid is thinking? Because it was a dress my wife, Claire, was working on. Hey, I hope the kid didn't get in trouble. Oh, I see. I guess she would be mad at her for doing that. It turns out she found out. You know what? Thanks, Ash, but it actually is the opposite. The last time Lois did this, Claire gave her the dress. What? But what you the one who told her told we could take a month just to perfect the one dress? I don't fucking know. Several, actually. Guess that's why Lois was hiding. She didn't want to take away months of labor just for an hour to play. I have a bad feeling about this. Your wife is something else. Yes, she is. Dang it. She's gonna wake up and it's like an empty fucking room. He was looking a bit dejected. Now that the conversation had turned to his wife, they were talking in a hotel room, as they usually do. They had around an hour in front of them still. And then here comes the murder. No. You never did tell me the reason behind your awkward relationship with your wife. I never wanted to. And now? Do I need to know? He fell silent. Roxanne thought he would brush off the subject as he did so many times in the past, but that wasn't it. He was collecting his thoughts. She resents me for a long time. She's been resenting me. We just can't talk anymore. Every time we do, she tries to hurt me, to make me feel like shit. And because of this, I resent her too. Well, it's a complicated thing. I'm not a professional in this at all. What did you do? Nothing. Fatick? It's true. I did nothing. It's all because of her brother. Then why don't you let him in? If it saves your marriage, you have to take a hit or two, bruh. Like, there's only certain things that are acceptable. Like, come on, man. How about that? Why does he have to do with all this? Roxanne was dubious to the core of the relationship. Is the two people considering it not the bystanders surrounding them? Chase thinks I'm the reason behind his change. I'm the reason why he left. But that's not the case. He's the only one responsible for his own cowardice. I can't exactly say that exactly, so, I actually don't know how to answer all this. But either way, I might as well end the episode here. I'll freaking pick up after this. It's gonna be like a couple days after this episode, so I hope all you guys have a great time and a great day too. So, hopefully all you guys have fun. So, and a great day, and just freaking all this other shit. So, see you guys next time.